Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It does help with the growth and the visibility of the channel. We got a good one for you today. Today we'll be talking about whether or not the coaching staff for the Reggae Boyz are having some disagreements behind closed doors. Some of those things that obviously don't get into the media, but just based on body language, based on, the camaraderie of the team, coming off of the Gold Cup exit early in the group round for a promising Reggae Boyz team. A Reggae Boyz team that, if they were to be eliminated, should be eliminated in the second round, quarterfinal, semifinal, even, win another, bronze medal, silver medal. That was the idea. That was the idea for the Reggae Boyz squad. It never came out the way that it was planned by the coaching staff and by obviously the fans and the media that would love to see the team compete at a high level. But that's what we're going to be talking about today. Is there? If you feel there is, let me know. I feel that there's some disagreements. Anytime you see teams struggling in the way that the Reggae Boyz are struggling with the talent that we actually have, oftentimes that speaks to the fact that we are having trouble not only on the field, but definitely in the coaching room with the disagreements. Smash that like button. Smash the like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you hit the like button. Get the likes up. Blessings, friends. Big up. Sylvester Waynham. Bless up to everybody out there. That's what we're going to be talking about today. You understand? And I appreciate y'all. I love it. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me today. That's what we're doing today. We're going to be breaking it down and having some fun talking about football. I had a picture. Actually, I was trying to look for that photo. That was talking, that was showing me exactly what I wanted to see in terms of the coaching staff just don't seem like they're on the same page. It goes back to my point that I've said time and time again. Most times when you do get new coaches, they bring their coaches. A new manager come in, he bring his coaching staff. He bring his strength and conditioning guy or girl. They accompany them with the assistant coach is usually a good one. Somebody that you can lean on for advice. Somebody that if you have a strategical problem that you want to overcome, for advice. Example. Perfect example. If you look at Unai Emery. Unai Emery for Aston Villa, he has the dude with the long hair, the long blonde hair, as his assistant. Every time there's a situation that needs to be sorted out, he's the first person that he looks to. They get together, they huddle together, and they make a decision that is best for the team. If you look at Mikel Arteta has the little, I don't remember his name right now, but you'd say he's the free kick coach, where every time we have a dead ball situation, he's on the touchline directing, and I guess he's the one that works on the dead ball situations for Arsenal, right? You got Rubai Amrin. He got his guy that he sits beside on the monitor. These are things that, that are important. It's your comfort. You bring in the people that you can relate to, that understand your scheme. And I feel like Maron Gordon and Steve McLaren just haven't been on the same page. They haven't been on the same page in terms of passing on the information to the team, the players, but also at the same time to each other. I'm not sure the communication between the both of them have been the greatest of communications in my personal opinion. Bless up to Javari. Yeah, go ahead and hit that like button, man. Hit the like button. It's free. Since we don't like free stuff? I thought everybody likes things that are free. It's free to just click the button. Click the button. It's free. Don't cost you nothing. Not $1. Not a cent. Just free, man. Just, it's good habits. You come inside the house. just hit the like button. Just hit the like button. You come in the crib, just hit the like button. You come through the door, wipe your feet, take off your shoes, and hit the like button. You coming inside the house. You know what I'm saying? Next up, Sports Talk compound. Conrad Smith, big up yourself up, Francis, and everyone. Bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree or disagree? Do you agree or disagree that there are some turmoil? There's trouble. Maybe a few arguments, a few fights that we don't know about. Doesn't have to be physical, it could be verbal. A few disagreements regarding playing this player or playing this style or playing with this formation or making a substitution at the time. Who is that coach that he can lean on? Who's that coach that Steve McLaren can lean on? Because as it's looking right now, it's not good. Because you've had a coach like Marion Gordon. Congratulations to him. Because if you can keep your job through 4 different managers / head coach, that means you're doing a phenomenal job. So you must be applauded. Because instead of, the assistant coach being changed so that he can fit, what the coach wants, it's usually the head coach that leaves. So in this case, So that's why I feel like, okay, if he's able to say that, that means he's had maybe some disagreements, allegedly, some disagreements with the other head coaches in the way that things need to go. And maybe the front office agrees with the style in which Marion Gordon mindset and frame of coaching, they agree with it. Maybe they agree with everything that the assistant coach style of training, style of strategy, game planning. But if that's the case, then why is he not the head coach? Just make him the manager. Give him the opportunity, because he might be the one. He might have the Midas touch, and we don't know it because he hasn't had full control. Maybe. Or maybe he's the problem. It's either he's the solution and he's not getting the opportunity to prove that he's him. That he's him. Maybe he's not getting the opportunity to prove that he is him by making him in charge completely instead of having somebody above him, which is Marion Gordon we're talking about. Or give the coaches the tools that they need. Like at least an assistant coach that they choose, that they can have conversation with. Because I don't know if you guys, I've been watching. Because you got to remember, for me personally, I'm going to say it again. For me, and remind me, I got to do a video on that later. For me, I don't have not picking no sides. I'm on the side of football and what's right for the game and for the success of the teams that are competing, in this case, the Reggae Boyz. That's what my heart is at. So I ain't picking no sides. I don't care. I don't make no friend. I'm not into that. What I'm into is pointing out the fact that if the coaching staff are having a hard time agreeing on a game plan, agreeing on a lineup, agreeing on the formation, then that always trickles down to the players, the way they play, because it's not a coaching staff that's full of confidence. That's the way he wants to play, or that's what he wants you to do. So it's a lot of, well, you don't believe in it either. So it's a lot of that bickering, that conversation. Not saying it's happening, but I'm saying that's what usually happens in the situation if the head coach and the assistant coach are not on the same page. Right, Conrad? Johnny Power, big up yourself. Maybe that's just what it is. And it's natural. Everybody not gonna like everybody. Everybody not gonna like everybody. Everybody's not gonna agree to everybody's philosophy, everybody's morals, everybody's way of dealing with things, everybody's way of conducting themselves, their timeliness. Not everybody's gonna agree. Can you agree to disagree? Yeah, you're supposed to be able to agree to disagree. You're the key word that said supposed to. You're supposed to be able to agree to disagree. I'm not sure that these gentlemen, these two grown men, these two football minds, again, these two football minds are really doing any of that. Especially if you have two alpha males. Now, if you know anything about alpha males, if you have two alpha males, it's kind of tough for anything to really go the way it's supposed to go. It's going to be a lot of confusion because there's alpha males. Somebody got to be, you can't have two alpha males, really. It's rare you see two alpha males. You usually only see one. So Conrad Smith said Gordon not on the level. Gordon is trash. He picks a squad. Don't make any sense. You're so right. Speed to blame. Keep him on. Yes, he get a lot of chances. He's not on the level. Before Steve McLaren, I remember he was coaching the team before picking the team. He was Grimmy's team. Facts. At first, the coach team. That's facts. That's facts. Smash the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Jump in the conversation, man. Let me know. Hold on a second. You can call in too. Let me put the number up. I should put the number up here, actually. Hold on a second. Let me get the number up here. There you go, the number right there. Hit the phone line. Number's open. Are these two brothers right here having disagreements? The phone line? Yeah, man, you can call in. If you don't want to type, you can call in. Let me know. What's your thoughts? Let me know what your thoughts on this topic that I'm bringing to you, my people. And don't forget to hit the like button, man. Go ahead and hit the like button. It's free. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel and tell a friend to tell a friend. Yeah, you can share it. Share the video. Share the video. Don't be afraid to share the video. Just hit the share button and share it. Steve McLaren and Marin Gordon. The JFF right now, the gaffer, the head man in charge, the one whose neck will be on the chopping block if the goal isn't achieved. The man who has a lot to lose in a situation like this because he's the one that's going to be held responsible for these things that are taking place. Now, Marin Gordon, it's a whole different story. Whole different story, whole different situation. You understand, my people? And I've seen time and time again, you have many situations where they're not really communicating with one another. If you go to training, anybody out there that's been to training, I've seen a few training videos, and Steve McLaren is all the way on the other side of the field, and Marin Gordon is on this side of the field. I see Steve McLaren in photos or in so on and so forth, having more of conversations with other coaches than he does with the coach, Steve McLaren. And I had seen that with Hargrimson before as well, too. I used to see Hargrimson, and he used to be on the other side. But at least Hargrimson in public would try his best to make much of Aaron Gordon, have a relationship with him. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's see. Let's take a look. We're going to take a look, okay? Oh, I was supposed to do that. I'm going to do that today. Let's take a look. Remind me I got to do that today. Okay. So what we got to do is we got to look at the moments that Steve McLaren and Aaron Gordon was beside each other, and just watch the awkwardness between the two. Now you're like, okay, you're looking deep into it, Francis. Francis, you're looking but look at the awkwardness. Okay? Yeah, I hear a lot of rumblings of things happening since I've been, having conversations regarding which coach don't have their coaching staff come with him. Which coach that get hired and don't bring at least one assistant with him. At least one person with him that he can rely on, that knows, okay, I know this person got my back. That's like that's the equivalent of an athlete getting a lawyer, and the lawyer is the lawyer for a team or for a promoter. It's kind of crazy because they'll never have your best interest at heart. They just won't. They just won't. Okay? They won't. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Let me see. Triple Doogie says, still don't make sense. You switch head coaches and keep the assistant. Gordon should have gone once yeah, all right. Now, see? Come on, man. Now y'all thinking. I just want y'all to think. Yeah. Just think. Like, I'm putting it out there for you to just think. Think about it. Does that make sense? It really doesn't. Doesn't. Usually when, usually, think about this. If you know any of the sports, usually when the head man gets fired, everybody gets fired. The whole staff gets fired. They clean house. Usually. Everybody from top to bottom. Everybody lose their job. If you're under this regime, we're trying to get rid of the cancer or the fungus that was a part. They get rid of everybody. Everybody out of here. There's just some, just some awkward moments. Like, he's standing next to Steve McLaren, give you an idea. Like this, he's standing next to Steve McLaren. Let me move this camera. Standing next to Steve McLaren. Look how awkward he looked. Look how wide his stance is. Like, it just, Steve McLaren threw his hand around the other guy. It just looks, natural. It don't look so natural right here. But that's just some of the things that I see that I'm like, oh man. You can call in and have your say, WhatsApp only. Oh my God, you can be like, wow. How much good moments have you seen them actually having conversating together? So I'm not sure because it's tough. It's tough. Yeah, when you first come, you get to learn because you have to. When you first come, you need somebody that can, teach you about the players. Like Steve McLaren has said, Aaron Gordon is talking about the players. He's talking about this player and that player and about this and about that and showing him the ropes. And yeah, you need somebody that's going to be able to, point you in different directions. But at the same time, someone consistently been through how many different coaches? I mean, what information so can he pass on to you other than losing? Because them coaches got fired because they were losing. So if he's still there, isn't he a part of the loser squad that's been losing? Somebody talk to me. Let me know. If you was a part of the squad if you was a part of the squad that was losing a ton of games, you wasn't achieving nothing, and what's different when you bring a coach in? Aren't you still a part of the losing? Or am I wrong? Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, y'all tell me. Don't be afraid. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me. I'm waiting. Shout out to, let me see. He hung around a long time now, Gordon. I understand. You understand. Like old furniture. No disrespect. Gordon is not an assistant coach. He's the JFF Watchman. Nitro 69, big up yourself. Big baller Benzema. Listen to you. Know the game. Big up yourself. Come on, talk to me, because if the coaching staff is not on the same page, they're not on the same accord, they're not on the same channel, they don't believe in the same philosophy or the principles of the game that the players are supposed to be playing on the field when they play, then we in big trouble. We can forget about what's happening on the field, because talent is only going to take you so far. Big up, you know what? Yo, big up Danny Dread. Danny Dread, wherever you are, big up one Danny Dread. Because talent is going to take you only but so far. We've talked about it time and time again. Yeah? I'm a brethren, Elite Sports. We talk about talent only going to take you so far. You got to get your teamwork and your team camaraderie together. And it starts with the coaching. The team camaraderie, the togetherness in the coaching room is as important in the dressing room when they get between the lines. And at the end of the day, when it comes to the game, it don't matter how the president feel, how the director feel, how the assistant coach feel. The final decision should always be on the shoulders of Steve McLaren. Why, Francis? Because he's the first one to get fired if something goes wrong. Yeah. So you got to get fired with your decisions. You can't get fired with somebody else. You got to get fired with your decisions. The blame is on you to get it done. Big up yourself, Raja. One Raja. Big up. Brr. Brr. Hold on. If boss too short for Raja. What is it? If a boss too short for Raja. Oh, that's not a shot. Oh, where you go? That's not a shot. Go back. If a boss too short for Raja. One time for Raja. Boop, boop, boop. Big up yourself every time. Big up everybody in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the like button. As you come in, please, just hit that like button. Hit the like button. Click the like button. Or double tap the screen. I appreciate it so very much. Get the likes up. And then, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got to subscribe to the channel. We vibing over here. You got to subscribe to. Where else you going to get this from? Where else you going to get this from? Where else? Remember, I'm not into the buddy thing. No, I don't want to be your friend. I'm here to do a job. And I'm going to do my job to the best of my ability. And if I do my job, you're not going to like me anyways. So I'm not trying to be your friend. Nah, don't feed me no information. I don't want to hear nothing. I want to look at it clearly. Clearly, the football. Because there's many sides to a story. So if you get a story from somebody else got another version of that same story. And then somebody else, if they hear it, they also gonna have their own version of that same story. So I don't want to hear nothing. Except for the fact that what we're looking at is that if it comes down to it, I'm going to say how I feel. I'm not here to offend nobody. I'm not here to break no laws. I'm just here to talk about the football and what I see. What I believe. Whether you believe it or not, it's cool. Let me know in the comment section. But I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And I believe that there's trouble in the coaching room. In the back room with the coaches, there's trouble. There's trouble brewing. And I think it's been brewing for a while. But these gentlemen try to be, professional. And it might not only be with them. It might not be with them at all. But I know there's something going on in that coaching room because it's showing on the field. It seems like there's a divide. Like you chop it down the middle. Divide. And that right there is a problem. Yeah. That's a problem. Big up yourself, everybody in the comment section. It's a big problem if that's the way things are. Come on, hit the like button, man. Yo, the thing free. Come on, wherever you are, man. Double tap. Double tap. Double tap on the screen. Hit the like button. Get the likes up. Yeah, I'm in there for big friend. I respect the people that are in the space doing what they do. Each and every. Yeah? Every king and queen. Every sis-string. And every brethren that's in the space. I respect because we're doing the same thing in terms of talking about the sport. We don't talk about the same thing. We might not even believe the same things. But we definitely talking about the same thing. So I respect it until I don't have to. Until I'm forced to not respect it. I'm going to respect it. Each and every one of y'all. But ain't nobody going to make me do nothing I want to do except talk about the game I love. And right now, as I'm looking at it, on the field, our performance is not matching up to our talent. The performance on the field is not matching up with our talent. And there's many factors why. And one of them could be a lot of disagreements happening behind closed doors between the coaches. Now, the reason why you see Marin Gordon on the screen and Steve McLaren, because they're two of the ones that are in charge. The head man and his assistant. Let's keep it down. I'm not going to put, come on, it's coaching staff. How much time do you see a picture of the actual coaching staff? That's another thing. The players them get together and they'll go out and go to dinner or go here. How much time does the coaching staff, how much time does Steve McLaren and Marin Gordon just go have dinner and talk football? Or the coaching staff, they just go, they just go chill out and they talk football? Or is it that when training's done, everybody just go do their own thing? Every man just go their own way until it's time to come back to training again, and then we train. And then after we train, we get on the bus and we go to the game, and then it's the game. How much times? How much times do you guys as fans, how much time do you think that these coaching staff actually hang out together, spend time together, build that camaraderie, build that togetherness that's going to affect the play on the field? How much times? Because I don't think it's a lot. I personally don't believe it's a lot. Could I be wrong? Yeah. Prove me wrong. I don't believe it. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Double tap the screen. The screen. Double tap the screen. Boop, boop. Hit the like button. It's free. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all being here. We talking about if coaching staffs have disagreements. can it or will it affect the on-field play? If Marin Gordon believes that they should play a 3-5-2-1 and Steve McLaren said, I want to play a 4-4-2. If they can't come to an agreement on something so simple, do you think it's a problem? Read some of these comments real quick because I be getting off, you know what I mean? I come on here to really talk to y'all. I be getting off on a tangent. That's why it's better y'all call in, man. I tell you no lies. It's better y'all call in because sometimes I be in the zone. I'm in the zone. I be seeing the comment section a little late. I be in the zone. But yeah, call in, man. The number is right there. Let me see. Let me get that number up there again. Where that number at? There it is right there. 416-771-4338. WhatsApp only. 416-771-4338. Call in. Let me know what you're thinking. Bars. All right, let's get to it. Big Baller says, cause more overseas players coming, so local might feel like they going instinct. That's crazy. That's a wow. Why would you think you're going instinct? What you should think is to raise your game. Just raise your game. Take the opportunity that you around and raise your game, raise your level. It's competition. Everything is competition. You should be wanting to compete. They should be wanting to compete. It's not, oh, they bet. No, it's compete. Compete and compete to the highest level. Just compete. But I hear you, though. You also said, but I don't care what it take to go World Cup. I want to see us there. Yep. I mean, and then, but you see, if you get to the World Cup, I mean, you only got two things to worry about, right? Whether you're going to embarrass yourself and go home in the first couple of days, or you going to play different. Play up to the level and compete. And maybe move it to the next round. And if you do that, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you go there and you get embarrassed, you get stomped out. But then you only got two things to worry about. Where's all the blame going? And what's next? And if you know what's next, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you don't know who to blame, you only got two things to worry about. How much people getting fired? And is it going to take us another 20 years to make it back to the World Cup? Nunes News Network, bless up. Blessings, chat. I'm here, Frano. Blessings. I forgot to drop it. Oh, man, I forgot to drop it over there. Congressman, a lot of people saying that the talent's not matching up. It's not. It's not. You don't agree? The talent is not matching up. It's not. You have talents not matching up. It's not. Local, they don't like the word competition. I know. Tell me about it. Yeah, tell me about it. That's facts. That's facts. And I don't know why. Do you know why? Can you tell me why? Tell me why. 'Cause I don't know. Nunes News Network, as the Bible says, bro, once the head is bruised, the body will. What? All right. All right. Hit that like button. All right. But yeah, I feel like they beefing, man. Yeah, I feel like they beefing. They might not scrap because they older, man, you know. Steve McLaren, old, man, papa, grandpa. You know what I'm saying? Marin Gordon probably eat that food for real. If they're to throw down, you know what I'm saying? Steve looks scrappy, though. But yeah, I think Marin Gordon would get him. A little younger. But I think they having verbal disagreements in the back, man. I think behind closed doors, They're verbally disagreeing with one another on a lot of issues, and I think that is causing a lot of divide in the dressing room, and that's why for whoever that is taking the side of Marion Gordon, you might feel like he's losing the dressing room because the amount of people that's starting to agree with whoever that is disagreeing with the coach. Whoever that's disagreeing with the coach, I believe that those are the people that they say the coach is losing from the dressing room. Period. As the Bible says, okay, you read it. What? You did that twice? Who moved that comment? Somebody made a comment and removed it. So yeah, let me know what you what you thinking. Let me know what you're thinking. Do you agree or disagree? Do you agree that there's some turmoil happening? There's some trouble happening in the back? Yeah, in the back offices where the coaches are. You think there's some trouble taking place? Let me see. What is it? Is that no, that's the girls. Let me see. I'm trying to find a photo. I seen a photo. I'm trying to find it. Yo, there's one photo that everybody put their hand on each other like this. Steve McLaren's the only one that didn't put his arm up. And that's the one of few photos that he was standing next to Marion Gordon. I said one of the few photos that he was standing next to Marion Gordon. Because majority of the times, if you really look, if you check any of them photos that they taken, Steve McLaren is never usually beside Marion Gordon. I repeat. Take a check if you think I'm lying. If you think I'm lying, then prove it. You have a few times, but as your head coach, as your road dog, remember, your assistant coach is supposed to be your road dog, man. That's your foxhole, man. That's your that person got your back. Like if y'all went out there to get some stuff done, like that's your ride or die. Your assistant coach should be your ride or die. Your assistant coach should be the person that has your back 1,000,000%. Like if it's going down, like if y'all out having some drinks and it goes down, like your assistant coach is the one that's like, yo, if we getting locked up tonight, bro, it's going down. I don't see that between Steve McLaren and Marion Gordon. And that's important when you're going into battle in these important games like World Cup qualifier or Gold Cup, and you're trying to win tournaments. Like, you need everybody to have each other's back. Like if we get a dark alley, like I know for sure Steve McLaren's like, if we get in a back alley, I know for sure that that Marion Gordon is gonna be there to rumble with me in the dark alley against some people. I don't think he's sure. I don't think he's sure at all. Nah. So when you're going into battle, because these games are battle, you're battling against another team, another squad. Y'all have to be on the same page. You got to know that he got your back. That he got your back no matter what is going on. 1,000,000,000%. That dude, my coaching staff, bro, if I'm going down, they going with me. I don't see that. Do you guys see that? Do you think that's what Marion Gordon and the rest of the coach, you think that they ride for Steve like that? Like if this ship is going down and I could potentially lose my job, do you think they gonna ride for Steve? Because that's the only way you gonna get a real winner. A team that's a winner. Everybody got to be willing to sacrifice something. Nunez News Network, big up yourself, says some things seem to definitely going on, because at one point Speed came out and made a comment on Oil Tracy Radio Show that something has happened and the player would be sent home, etc. From then I suspected, okay, remember Steve, real assistant left. Right. Right. Why he might he might not have been able to take all that pressure. He like, I'm out of here, man. He might have been like, nah, I can't take that. I can't take that. No, sorry, Bob. No, sorry, Bob. Marin has no recommendation come from Steve. Explain further. Big up yourself. Dre the DJ. One time, Dre the DJ. Whoa. Big up to Kushai 9. Kushai 9. Big up. Explain to me further what you mean by that so I can understand. And the phone lines are open. Phone line is definitely open. You can call in. Man, when I see that photo, but I'm trying to find that photo so bad. I seen a photo that had me like, whoa. And we call this a team? Whoa. How is this a team, man? Nah, man. Nah. L. Gringers, an assistant coach, is normally scared of losing his job. What gives Marin the confidence to act the way he does? If the rumors are true that things are shaky between him and Steve. Well, man, I didn't hear no rumors. I literally didn't hear no rumors. From my lips, I didn't hear no rumors. The only thing I was watching, because for me, body language is very important. I'm watching the body language because I'm like, okay, we got eliminated from the Gold Cup. I got it, okay? A lot of blame came down. Everybody was pointing the finger, saying this person's to be blamed, that person's to be blamed, that person's to be blamed. I said, all right, Francis, sit back and assess the whole entire picture. Yeah? So I sat back and I said, okay, has the coach made some decisions that were not... Let's start from the top. From the very top, where's my president? Where's my president, Michael Ricketts? I haven't heard nothing from him. I haven't seen him, nothing at all. Where's my president? All right, that's the first red flag for me. Win, lose, or draw. You know what I mean? You want to know that, the ship is pointing in the right direction, and the captain of the ship, which is, President Michael Ricketts, is assuring the passengers on board, the fans, the media, that everything didn't go according to plan for the Gold Cup. But we're still on schedule for World Cup qualifiers. Nothing. Not a word. Not a word. Not even 30 seconds. He don't got 30 seconds. He don't got 5 minutes. He don't got 15 minutes. He don't got no time for us. Allegedly. No time. Okay? I've been calling. How much days is it now? Hold on. Let me see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Been about 7 or 8 days. And I still haven't seen a press release, a press conference, an interview with a whoever that says, listen, this is what's happening. Nothing. All right, cool. You go down to the coaching staff. I sat back and I said, but hold on a second. This thing has been moving so fast that I didn't even realize that if you know anything about sports, most sports franchises that don't win nothing, they usually have a revolving door of coaches, and they usually have poor leadership in the front office. They just make terrible decisions. They make terrible, terrible decisions. And I'm looking and I'm like, okay. But when a coach gets hired, manager, coach, you kind of want your luggage. You want the people that you're comfortable with, those that you have coached with before, that you can, when you delegate your task, that they can complete them. They understand your philosophy so that when they're passing off, different drills and whatnot in smaller groups, that the philosophy is on the same level. There's no fall off from the philosophy. There is no, coach wants you to control like this and turn, but I think you should control and turn like that. There isn't none of that. If coach say you control and turn like this, that's what you do. You control and you turn like this. That's when you know everybody's on the same page. And I realized that wasn't happening. I'm watching training sessions and the coaching staffs are miles apart from each other. The assistant and the head coach, the manager, they're miles apart from each other. Okay. So they're not really agreeing with each other. That's not good. That's not good. So I say to myself, all right, so don't look too much into that. Then you go to the game now. You see the way the game is being played. You realize the players are not playing. Like something is off. They're not playing with that energy, with that passion, with that desire. Especially in a do or die game, they don't have that fire in their bellies. You know, they don't have that fire to go out there and really compete and show just how good they are. And then I'm saying to myself, well, yeah, that's because there has to be turmoil happening behind closed doors. There has to be conversations that we don't know about that are happening behind closed doors. And that's how I came to the conclusion that there must be something happening between the assistant coach and the head coach. There must. And I give you another reason why. You want me to give you another reason why? Let me give you another reason why. Hold up a minute. Give you another reason why. Okay, hold on. Can I do that here? Let me see. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Is it this? When you look at a photo like this, what do you say to yourself? You the fans out there, when you look at a photo like this, what do you say to yourself? That's the head coach and the assistant coach sitting beside each other, and they not even talking to each other. You can clearly see they ain't talking to each other to try to find a solution. A solution. To the debacle that they're watching sitting down beside each other. To the what do you call it? They're getting 2 in 20 minutes, no conversation. No conversation about it at all. When you look at this, can you not see that there's something going on behind closed doors? These two, they're not even talking to each other. Again, hold on, let me try and find it. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. Hold on. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Hold on. I know y'all gonna say this is Steve Inner Thoughts. This is what my life has come to. Thank you, because that's what I'm thinking. Now I'm gonna give you guys. Look at this. This is Xavi Alonso going into Real Madrid with his coaching staff. Do you see that? Everybody look happy. Everybody got smiles on their face. Smiles. They're happy. They're running. They're moving. This is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show y'all what happy coaching staffs looks like. And this happy coaching staff, guess what they do? They win. W-I-N. Win. They win. Don't worry. I'm going to line it up for you because it looked like we got some. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Come on. Come on, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's see here. Smash that like button. I'm lining up something for y'all, man. Just hold up a second. I'm lining up something for y'all because it must be me. Hold up, man. Hold up. All right. All right. Luis, Spain's national coach, Luis Fuentes, and his coaching staff. Look at him. Look at him and his coaching staff. Hear what I said? And his coaching staff. Now break it down and say, oh, he was there before, he was there before, he was there before, he was there before. Yeah, I know. That's what y'all for. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because they got talent. Like we got talent. Yeah, we got talent. This talent's just not performing. Talent's not performing. He's not alone. He brought in Roberto Moreno, assistant coach. Rafael Pol, physical trainer. Jesus Casas, third coach. Jaquan Valdez, psychologist. Brought in the squad. That's going to help him, you know what I'm saying, do this. That's going to help him do this. That's going to help him do that. Win championships. Yep. Yep. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Big up, Sheridan. Big up. But hold on. One time, Sheridan. Whoa, whoa. I said, whoa, whoa. Bust up. Boop, 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 boop. One time for the one time. I'm trying to show y'all, man. I'm trying to show y'all. All right. Cool. Who want to go to? Who next? Who next? Huh? Who next? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You and your coaching staff. Your coaching staff. I'm sure Ancelotti, who's the new coach of Brazil, I'm sure he brought in his coaching staff with him. I'm sure he brought his coaching staff with him. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Smash the like button. It does help with the growth and the visibility. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. So if they're not agreeing, that can also cause a lot of harm to these players taking the pitch because, again, they're not on the same page. Everybody's not on the same page. And it's important for everybody to be on the same page. Very important for everybody to be on the same page. Smash that like button. So this right here is a picture that I don't want to see. You want to see? Because I don't want to see this photo right here. I don't want to see my head coach with his hand on his face like this, looking the opposite direction of the assistant coach, and the assistant coach looking like he about to blow a fuse. He looked like he about to explode with anger and frustration. He looked like he don't play. He looked like he'll fight you in a minute. It looked like Marin Gordon will whoop you, man. He ain't talking to you twice. So what are those conversations like between Steve McLaren and Marin Gordon? What do you think those conversations are like? What do you think they're like? Let me know what you think they're like. Who else? What other national team you want to go to? What other national team you want to go to? Because it's important. It's called a team. You want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. Talk to me in the comment section and I'll talk back. Let me know what you got. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what's up. You agree with me or you think I'm talking foolishness? If you think I'm talking foolishness, then come on and let me know. Come on and let me know. I want to know. If you disagree, I want to know. Let me know in the comment section or you can hit the phone line. Phone line. Hold on a second. Word to my mother. I can't believe I missed that yesterday, too. I didn't even want to miss that yesterday. Hence also, Marin Gordon must go. And I'm not advocating for anybody to lose their job. It's never good for nobody to lose their job. Let me just get that straight. I'm not like, oh, fire him. But for the betterment of the team, you do what's best for the team. Whatever that decision is, those decision makers, President Michael Ricketts, those big decisions that need to be made. Can somebody tap President Michael Ricketts on the shoulder and tell him that there's decisions that need to be made by him? That's in my personal opinion. Yeah, nobody didn't ask me for it, but I'm giving it. I definitely am. Can't believe it. That phone disappeared. Marin has links to JFF. Well, yeah, that's some of those things that I asked myself the question when Hargrimson used to pick the team. I said, how do some of these players or some of these things, they just like furniture. They don't move. There's no moving around. There's no, okay, you didn't do so good. Like automatic. There's a lot of automatic. You know, bless up, a real thing. Yo, one time RY, one time for RY, for me, I just, I don't, man. Big up, bless up every single time to each and every one of y'all, because we having this real conversation. These are conversations that needs to be had. You see, it's easy to blame fingers, but if we're not really going from top to bottom and really seeking out where that stench is coming from, where that stinking smell, you know when you're in your house and like, I don't know, something must have fell on the couch. It fell behind the freezer, behind the fridge. You for those who eat in their room, they got it under their bed. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, what's that smell? Like, you chasing that smell to see where it is so you can get it out the house. Something in here stinks. Well, nobody's doing that except me. I'm the only one trying to sniff out. Man, something stinks, man. Something don't smell good. And it's easy to it's the carpet over there. We just got it. I.e. the head coach. It's the carpet. Yeah, that's it. It stinks. Throw it out. Nah, it might be the old one in the back. That old carpet that's been in the back for a long time. Yeah, maybe that's what stinks. But you gotta seek out that stench. Cause there is a stench. You gotta seek it out. You gotta seek it out. And I'm seeking it out. So we, the people, can know, okay, well, this is the cause for what? This is the cause for what? These are the causes to why we're not winning tournaments. We're not qualifying for anything. We're not a part of anything. Why our FIFA rankings are falling like a car off a cliff. You understand? Come on, focus up. Stop it. Playing with me. Don't be playing with me like that. Don't be playing with me like that. Yes. Those are some of the reasons why. But we have to together. We have to find out what, we can't just say, oh, that's the no, we got to find out what the reasoning, even if it's not going to change, at least we know. You're going into a game, you're like, well, if such and such is in place, then good. You don't have any win, lose, or draw, you're happy. You win, you're happy. You lose, you're happy. Why? Because you were set up to lose. So there's no point in getting upset because you're already set up to lose. So if you win, oh my God, even better. Cherry on top. That's how we got to look at the situation. If we realize that there's a stinking smell and it cannot be removed, it can't be changed, it can't be fixed, none of that can happen, then we know that this is something that as fans, if you want to continue to support the team, this is what you're going to have to deal with. You're going to have to deal with just the pain. Pain, pain, pain. A lot of losing and a lot of pain. If the people that are in charge don't want to stop the painful football that we watch, the pain that fans and media have after losing and watching your team lose, then it's something to get used to. Because if it's not going to change, then it's going to be pain, pain, and pain. Just pain. Why is it painful? You don't want the Reggae Boyz to lose. It's just painful. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying, man. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. If every time you watch Reggae Boyz, is it not painful? You living off the memories of 1998. Do you hear what I said? You living off the memories, the ghosts of 1998. And it seems like nobody cares. It seems like nobody cares. Seems like nobody cares. It seems like nobody cares. In our real life. What the hell is this? Oh, the neighbors. What? Huh? Talk to me. Talk to me and I'll talk back. You hear me? It's just going to be pure pain. Pure pain. 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 I know my brethren, Ryan LFC, say, yo, painkillers. Every minute he's shaking the painkiller bottles. Painkillers. Pain. Unless you're rooting for them to lose. It's just pain. So yeah, if these things are happening behind closed doors where there's fighting and bickering between the assistant coach and the head coach, and we're going to have bigger problems than the players out there because you're going to have a confusing message. The players are going to be confused. And they're just going to play. They're just going to play. They're not going to worry about playing for the team because there is no team. Okay, if the coaching staff can't come together, how are we going to come together on the field and talk about we a team? And if the board of members ain't on the same page together, then it's also even worse of it all being a team and an organization, an organized. Sheridan says, yep, is there a quota on a national team? Listen. They allegedly, we probably will never know, Francis, because the federation's like a secret society. Who you telling? That's why we gotta keep chipping away. Keep chipping away. You can't. No, we gotta keep going. Something. I know. Oh my gosh. The team plays Maron ball. If that's what it is, then why is so? If that's what it is, then why? Well, yeah, all the other head coaches have been blamed for it. I got you. If that's what it, if the team is playing that kind of ball, that means that all the head coaches rightfully has been given the walking papers because they're not the head coach. Let me see. We have Maron done. What has done football to be around the national team? That's a great question. You know, he's worked his way up, man. He's worked his way up. If he's there, that's because he's worked his way up, or somebody put him there. But I ain't gonna discredit the work that he has put in. If he put it in, that's for sure. You know what I mean? You gotta salute that brother if he put that work in, for sure. The suggestion quota is 16 plus 7. I'm assuming what? Break that down, please. You gotta break that down and you gotta break it down in English that we can understand, you know, especially for the people them that's a little dancing bossy. You know, the ones that are dancing bossy. You gotta break it down for us. You gotta break it down, you know, cause I'm one of them, man. I'm dancing bossy. You understand? Yeah. I don't know nothing. Yeah. Don't pay attention to me. Man. Dancing bossy. Until I crack the code. Until I crack the code. And you're like, oh, I didn't see that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm gonna keep turning that lock until that code is cracked. The head of the river dirty. What? The head of the river dirty. The end of the what? You better say that again. You better say if the head of the river is dirty, then the end of the stream that must dirty. Whatever. Our floor, clean or dirty water. What kind of water floor? Clean or dirty? A clean or dirty floor? And brother, a clean or dirty floor? You have to tell me. Me no know. Which one? Tell us. Smash the like button. Get the likes up, man. Come on. Oh my, good practice, yeah? To just hit the like button. It's free. You know we like free. Yeah. We like free, man. Stop it. Free 99. It's free 99. Come on, hit the like button. Free 99. Hit the like button. Don't cost you nothing. Does help with the growth of the channel. It does help with the growth of the channel. That's for sure. Free 99. Nobody show up at the stadium for the first match of qualifiers, then it will take us seriously. Yeah. I'm not campaigning for not supporting the boys, but that's a good way of getting the attention, man. That's a good way of getting the attention of those that, you know, whether that's attention for the players to know that we serious about, you know, you coming out and putting on a good performance for us. You know, win, lose, or draw, at least you give it. We know we can feel your passion and you give it 110%. And you fighting for them balls that normally you would let flow by, then yeah. And the coaching staff and the front office, yeah. Boycott the game, go in that stadium empty. I have to pull my support not buying any of the national team merch, Brown Bear. Man, listen. I don't know the trickle effect to that. I'm sure there's a trickle effect to doing stuff like that. But you do whatever. Listen, you grown adult. You do what you got to do. I ain't here to say, yeah, I'm agreeing with you. You do what you got to do. Whatever you feel is necessary for you. But I appreciate you sharing with us, though. 16 from the diaspora and 7 from the JPL. From the JPL. not even locally, but from the JPL. I like that. I like that one. So if the baller can ball, but he don't play in the JPL, it can't happen. I got it. Dirty water floor, brother. Then the must dirty water. Big up on himself, man. Big up on himself. Touch up the like button. Mr. Touch up the like button. What? Like button. Come on. Touch up the like button. Murderer. Say what? Murderer. Touch up the like button. Like up the thing, man. Like up the thing. How I do now? Don't move so stingy. Don't move so stingy. I got the thing, man. If the JFF in their pocket, hit the JFF in the pocket where it hurts from not going again. Listen, again, as fans and as media, we gotta do what we gotta do to ensure that we're taking serious, man. The football is taking serious. Football is taking serious. The fact that it's taken us 20 something years to, be on the cusp, a strong possibility of making to the World Cup is nuts to me. Because when you go up, you never go down. You always go up, and then you always like flatten out, like you kind of like level out, and then you go up a bit again, and you might level out, but you never go up and then go down like you do. But you get what I'm saying. Francis, why don't I see you on Ryan's stream? That's a great question. Just having timing, man. Timing, baby. Timing. I gotta be over here talking to y'all, man. So what you want? You want me over here talking to y'all? Yeah, man, I got listen. When the time is right, me and Ryan gonna get it cooking like we always do. That's a fact. Well, Next Up Sports Talk is here, and I want to make sure that my views and my opinions that I have are mine. I don't want to cause nobody no heartache. I don't want to ruin nobody's relationships, because I don't care about really none of that, to be honest with you. Because I'm not looking for nothing except for the people that I'm pumping the content to, that appreciate the work that I'm putting in and opening their eyes to things that they might not be looking at, or they might be trying to do, you know what I mean? So you gotta keep it focused. Hocus pocus, keep it focused. You understand? You have to do things like that. So that's really, get off the screen. That's really where my mindset is at right now, Tafari. But yeah, definitely always great, man. Always great. It's been a while too. Man. Yeah, I gotta pull up on my brother, man. So what y'all gotta do, Tafari, is y'all gotta spam Ryan's chat and tell him, yo, have Francis from Next Up Sports Talk back on the show. Y'all need to collab. Y'all spam the chat. Let Ryan know that, yo, we want Francis back on for a show. It's that simple. Let him know, want Francis back on for a show. And then, you know what I'm saying, we'll get in contact with one another and make it happen. Captain. That's all, Tafari. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that want to see me on anybody's show, if you think that you want to see me debate anybody, yeah, man, just tell them to hit me up. If you feel like, oh, their point against my point, and we can, have a healthy debate, not an argument, not a fight, because I'm not into that stuff. Grown man, I ain't into that stuff. But a healthy debate, then yeah man, upon that we can do that. Yeah, because I'm always ready to rumble. Listen, I ain't got no safety on mine. Just if you know, you know. Yeah, there ain't no safety on it. Always come through. Nope, slow down. Always come through. What? Always. I ain't got no safety. Always come through. Letting them know what's happening. You understand? Yeah. Again, I do this for real. I don't do this for fake. This. Yeah, I do this for real. Doing it a long time. Been doing it a long time. Champ. It's my life. It's what I do. If you know, you know. If you don't know, well, you about to find out. Yeah, many have tried, man. And many have, yeah. And who gonna believe in me but me? You think I'm gonna wait for you to believe in me? You think I'm gonna wait for you to clap? Give me a hand clap? You think I'm gonna wait for you to tell me that I'm the greatest? No, I know I'm the greatest. I don't need you to tell me that. No. I don't need you to tell me that. No, I tell myself that. Yeah, I'm the greatest. Yeah. Just know that. Let me see. Where am I at? Yeah, definitely do your thing. You and Ryan always legendary. Always legendary. Always. You know what I'm saying? Because you got two alpha males, man. You got two strong personalities, and when we get to locking horns on the football talk, it's always legendary stuff, man. Viral moments. You know what I'm saying? Viral moments. I don't see one JPL baller good enough for the national team at this time. Hey, you said it. Brown Bear, you said it. You understand? I hear Ryan might be off for a short while as he took a trip. Okay, that's what's up. That's good. Congratulations to him on taking, you know what I'm saying, a trip. Let me see. Definitely do your thing. For sure. Up top, Nicardo Media House. Bless up. One time for the one time. Say, I want to see you on Nicardo Media House. But you should have seen it. We was rocking and rolling the other. What was it? Today's what? Today Wednesday. Was that Sunday? Yeah, I think Sunday we was. Yup, Sunday. Go back and check the Sunday live show for Nicardo Media House. We was up there cooking. Yeah, we was cooking. It was a good time. Enjoyed it. Really enjoyed that time. But yeah, all, you know what I'm saying, we gonna do some collabing, man, for sure. Awagwan, ya know. Awagwan, ya know. Let me tell you Awagwan. See, Awagwan is, I believe that in the back room, in the coaching staff, that they having a little bit of tiff, man. They you know, they're not on the same page. This is me allegedly. This is what I believe. Especially the two headmen in charge, Marion Gordon and Steve McLaren. I don't think they seen eye to eye. And that affects the coaching staff. That affects the team. That affects a lot. You know, it affects a lot. And whenever the coaching staff are not on the same page, then the message to the team is not straight. The message to the team isn't always the right message. So each player is going to get an individual message from a coach. Coach call you to the sideline, tell you, hey, do this, do that. Coming off the bench, coach giving you this instruction, do this, do that. All that stuff is important because you want to make sure that, you know, the philosophies that you preaching, the philosophies that you are teaching, all of that is from top to bottom, from the head coach down to the psychologist. They all got to be on the same page. You all got to be moving. The ship got to be moving in the same direction. We don't want it going in a different direction than it needs to go at the moment. Saying all to say this, let me see. Brown Bear, Ellis from Racing, and Fuller from. I don't really know about that. Ellis at this level. It's the level. It's the level. You know, that was what was most key in what he said was the level. The level. I think only Man U fans don't think McLaren is at fault for how the team performance in the Gold Cup. That's a lie because I think that he didn't have he didn't have a fire-worthy performance at the Gold Cup, but he made some mistakes. And I'm not a Man United fan. So I disagree. For me, I think for myself. And I bring you guys the information so you can think for yourself. You notice I never told you this is what you should think. I've never come on here and tell you this is what you should feel. No, I just present the information to you. I said this is what I'm thinking. This is how I feel about this situation. How I feel. How I think about the situation. Not you. No, I give you the information so you can decide for yourself what side you are standing on. Because you got to choose a side. And yeah, you definitely missed that show. Go back and watch it. It was fire. Don't forget to get on my Instagram, man. Next Up Sports Talk on Instagram. Get on my Instagram. Next Up Sports Talk on X also. Get them numbers up. But talk to me, though. Let me know. Am I lying or am I flying? In all actuality, when you really think about it. There's no way. There's controllables and then there's uncontrollables. But the easiest and the fastest person to get fired is the coach because, assistant coach next and so on and so forth. But really and truly, it comes down to the coach. Money Pro Music said, bro, I tell you right now, take a top college team in the U.S. and we'll beat McLaren's team. Well, you know what's so funny about that? If you have high-level players that are making multi-million dollars a year and they going to let some little college players whoop their tail, then that says a lot about them and about the coaching staff. But it comes down to the players. Because talent wins you games, man. Talent wins you games. Talent wins you games. Team camaraderie wins you cups. Talent wins you games. But team camaraderie wins you championships. I'll say it again for those in the back. The ones them that are little dancing bossy. Like myself. Dancing bossy. I said, talent will win you games. But team camaraderie wins you cups. What do you mean? If you got a talented team and they play together for one another and on the same page, they win championships. They win. But talented teams will win. They just won't win a lot. But they'll win. So if you got a talented team like the Reggae Boyz and you getting beat up by a college team, that had nothing to do with Steve McLaren. Because your talent's supposed to be way better than these players. And then your team camaraderie it's supposed to back you up. Smash the like button. A month ago, McLaren said he already had his World Cup squad, but now he's talking differently. Why do you think? Tell us why do you think he's talking differently? Tell us why. Why? If he had his World Cup squad, but now he's talking, then why? The same reason why you guys are asking the JFF to get rid of Steve McLaren is the same reason why Steve McLaren has changed his World Cup squad. Because of underperformance. It's called underperforming. So the powers at be feels like Steve McLaren is underperforming. So you fire him. And Steve McLaren believes the players, according to how he wants to play, are underperforming. So he wants to move them around. You see how that works? You see how that works? I know you see how that works. Honestly, it don't matter El Grangiro, it don't matter. It don't even matter. It don't matter what coach comes in. Don't matter what coach comes in my opinion. Because we have bigger issues than the coach. You see, everybody's focused on the coach because that's the easiest thing to focus on. The easiest thing to focus on is the coach. But when you got your kids and they bad kids, and you take them and you drop them off at a daycare center or a drop-in center, you think they're going to be good kids or they're still going to be bad? And when you pick them up from the daycare center and you take them from there and you take them to gymnastics or karate or soccer, you think they're going to be good or bad? They're still going to be bad. It doesn't change. It's still bad kids. So the common denominator here is if this team has been the same team and you've changed coaches, then, I mean, the coach can't be the problem, can it? Can it? Can it? Can it? And if you guys know anything about coaching, no disrespect to y'all, if you know anything about coaching, chemistry is important. Core. You want a core group of players. And if you can't find that, you always have to be changing the lineup. It's tough to always try to get camaraderie. Remember I talked about togetherness? When you always change in the lineup. It's hard. It's damn near impossible. It's impossible, really, to get a camaraderie with a lineup that's always changing, to get a synergy, to get togetherness, to get everybody on the same page in multiple games. It's never happened. It's impossible. Let me see. He not even know his team. I disagree with that. Know it in what way? He really know his what? He really know his squad 100%. He's confused at the moment. We said just get rid of Gordon and upgrade your coaching staff. Yeah. I mean, again, which coach you know? Which coach you know do not? And I repeat, which coach do you know do not come with their own coaching staff, man? It don't happen. It's not something that happens. It's not something that happens. But it's happening. And now everybody's begging, yes, please. But you see, I'm not all into the pointing the fingers. I'm trying to find out what the solution is. So, we have to speak about the things that could be part of the issue so we can find out what the solution is. And if Steve McLaren and Marion Gordon not agreeing at the level they're supposed to for us to win at a high level, then that's a problem. So we got to figure out, well, what is more important? Is Steve McLaren more important or is Marion Gordon more important? Who's more important in this situation? If this was supposed to be an issue, that if you fix this problem, the feud between them allegedly, then my question would be, is who's more important to this team? Is Marion Gordon more important to the Reggae Boyz or Steve McLaren? And this is not like I'm asking as in terms of coaching, because if that's the problem, then you got to figure out for the powers that be, what's more important? Who's more important? So I'm going to pose a question to y'all because I don't want to start no issue like, oh, we're picking this over it. No, to you, to this team currently, who is more important, Steve McLaren or Marion Gordon? Now I'm going to put up a poll right now, actually. I'm about to put up a poll. So I'm going to pose a question. I'm going to put up a poll right now. Right now, poll's going up. Let's see. Right now. Who is more important? And again, for me, it's all about a team. So one shouldn't be more important than the other. But in actuality, yes. There has to be some way. They have to be on the same the same page. But if they're not on the same page, if they're on the same page, then we ain't got nothing to worry about. But if they're not on the same page, then the powers that be gotta ask the question. Who's more important? Jump in the poll and let me know. Hit the poll and let me know. Y'all hit the poll and let me know. Hit the poll and let me know who's more important. If you had to choose, if it came down to choosing, who would you say is more important? Jump in the poll and let me know, then hit the like button. What's going on here? All right, champ. Yo, get out of here. Good. See that? I was doing that foolishness, man. Stop, man. Jeez. Come on. Chat me up. Let's go. Talk to me, chat. Let me know what's good. What you say? Right now, it's a layup. Jamaica has to make it to the World Cup. If they don't make it to the World Cup, then this will be a World Cup forever. All right, Money Pro Music. Yo, I can't get this thing out the way. Man, move, man. Jeez. I can't see. Thank you. All right. Let me read this real quick. I agree with you. And listen, that's why it's pure pain. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. The same exact way. 1,000%. We might as well forget it forever. You might as well forget it forever. If that's it, you might as well forget it forever, man. It don't even matter. It don't even matter. Ali James said Marion Gordon is JFF agent on the bench. One time for Ali James. Ali James. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Appreciate y'all. Some of y'all watching, you're not liking, not subscribing. Come on, help out the channel, man. Help out your boy. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it together, man. I got so much content coming your way. Trust me. Trust me. I didn't even get into the whole all the transfers that have happened in football yet. I didn't even get into that yet, which I got to get into because some of these teams have been upgraded and I got to talk about it. But y'all stay tuned for that. Right now, we cooking right now because this is crazy. Let me see. Sylvester says, Francis, I always say Marion Gordon should get fired because he is the poison one in the coaching staff. See that? Hit that poll. Let me know if you had to choose between Steve McLaren and Marion Gordon. And this is no black crime. Tell me who you rocking with. Who you got? Who you got? Who you got? Tell me who you got. Anybody call? Nobody hit the phone line? What times? Let me see. Tell me who you got. Question? Because if it has to come down to something like that, you know, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. That's a big deal. But I hope it's something that it don't have to come. I hope it doesn't have to come to that. That would be great if it doesn't have to come to that. But I feel like there's turmoil happening in the background, and I've seen too much indications, and I don't like it. I don't like what I see. I can't believe I can't. Where did I see that photo, man? I seen a photo. Oh my gosh. Anyways, And the saying now goes that you lose in the dressing room, that he's losing the dressing room. Well, how much of the dressing room? The entire dressing room? You mean to tell me that every single player inside that dressing room is against Steve McLaren? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Talk to me. What happened? 5? Okay. Okay. Smash the like button. Yeah, but if the coach loses the locker room, it's over. Tafari, I understand. But how much of the locker room? Because that's important. That's very, very important. How much? Every single one? Every single body? I don't think so. Everybody? Everybody. Everybody. So what you're saying is everybody. Because if he loses the locker room, that means that's everybody. Do you really believe that's everybody? You really? You really, really, truly, 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 truly believe that? 'Cause I don't think you do. I don't think you do. I don't think you do. But that's what I got going on, man. I just want to see the boys bounce back. Again, it's not the time right now, in my opinion, to fire the coach. I feel like addition is better than subtraction. I think adding versus taking away in a situation like this would be better. Would be a smarter, sharper decision to make. Smarter and a sharper decision that can be made, in my personal opinion. You get me, people? So yeah, we need to add to the recipe, add to the squad to see if we can turn the squad into a team. Hopefully the players can really pick up their play and play good branded football. So that everything can work out for us going forward, going into the... Oh, that's why, because I didn't even open that. That's why. I gotta remember to do that. Yeah, I gotta remember to do that. You understand? So let me know what your thoughts are, man. Let me see what this poll is looking like. What's this poll looking like? See that? 79% of people said Steve McLaren is more important to the team, and then 14% says both. So if Steve McLaren is more important to the team, then how has assistant coach Marion Gordon make it through 3 or 4 different coaches? How? How did he make it through 3 or 4 different coaches? How? If he loses the captain and 3 or 4 key players, then it's over for him. Yeah, but that's not losing the locker room. That's losing about 5 players. That's not the locker room. That's losing 4 or 5 players. That's okay. That's cool. 4 or 5 players, that's cool. That's all right. 4 or 5 players, that's all right. But definitely not, you know what I mean? Definitely not the whole entire locker room. Big up yourself, Different J. Big up yourself every time. I just want to know. Just no more, no. Smash the like button. Let me see. Just look at the players' body language in the last few games, and then look at the JFF personnel on the sidelines. You'll find your answers right there. Find which answers? No, tell me what you see so we can see. Up top, Different J. Players will be influenced by the captain. No, they don't. No, they won't. If they can't get influence on the field, they can get influence off the field, then what? This ain't football. This ain't football. This ain't football. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it's not. If you're trying to convince me, you're trying to convince me. The player's body language. Let me tell you something. I don't know if you guys, again, I keep saying it. I don't know if you've played sports before, and I don't want to be disrespectful because I don't know. But if you played sports before, there's no way you go into a game, as a winner. Because it's not all players are winners. You do know that, right? It's not all players that have winning mentality or a winner's mentality. No. So, they say one bad apple spoils the whole bunch. You got to have a team full of winners. You got to have a team full of guys who love to win. Love to win. Again, the players want to go out there and get embarrassed? Okay. So who's getting embarrassed? They going out there playing and they getting embarrassed on the field. They don't want going out there and playing, man. You going out there and playing. You are playing. What do you mean? The coach ain't playing. He put out a game plan. You playing. The stuff that are happening on the field has nothing to do with the game plan. It has to do with you being outplayed. You're being outplayed. Physically being outplayed. Hold on a second. He just being outplayed, man. Straight up. And he don't like it. He being outplayed and he don't like it. Y'all can't blame the coach for being outplayed. You're being outplayed. You just being outplayed. You're still trying to convince yourself that in 20 minutes you give up 2 goals and that has to do with anything other than effort. Anything other than running hard. Being fit enough to run hard. Run hard. These guys look out of shape. They walking, man. Like it's a vacation, man. The players not playing has... What? The players not playing has a team, though mostly individuals. Emptying. Exactly, man. That's all they doing. They doing their thing. Everybody getting their thing off. Yeah, they making sure that their game looks good. You know what I mean? They make sure they playing. They doing all of that. All of that is what they're doing. 100%. I'm telling you. So if a player can be influenced by the captain to side with him about the disagreements he has with the coach, then why can't he get him to side with him to play better on the field? Why can't the captain get him to play better on the field? Because they've all played bad and okay. Some okay, some bad. They have. Some okay, some bad. But why hasn't the captain had that type of influence on these players to be like, yeah, you should play better? Yeah, you can't let that dude beat you 1v1. Like, Lambikisa, you letting him beat you 1v1? Like Amari Bell, you letting him beat you? Casey, you pick up the ball in the midfield. You mean to tell me that you can't beat this guy in the midfield 1v1? John Russell, you making him outrun you? Outwork you? Leon, these guys are not on your level, Leon. Leon, these guys are not on your level. They're not on your level, Leon Bailey. They're not on your level. And you mean to tell me these dudes who are not on your level, they're not on your level. You're supposed to be going to work. You're supposed to be reminding them just who you are. Do you remember who I am? Like, I'm still him. I might not have had a good year at Aston Villa, but I'm still him. Do you guys get the sense that you feel that from these players? You feel that from Damari Gray? You feel that from Leon Bailey? You feel that energy from John Russell, from Dexter Lambikisa, from Ethan Pinnock, from Amari Bell, from Cephas, from what you get that sense? You get that? Tell me. You get that feeling? Because I don't get it. I don't get that feeling. And that's the feeling that I'm looking for, that I'm talking about. I don't get it. I don't. And I'm not going to make it up. I'm not going to pet and pamper. I'm not going to stroke your ego. I don't care about your ego. I could care less about your ego. I care about your performance. Your performance. No, I won't be talking about you, your wife, your girlfriend, your mistress, your kids, your grandma, your mom. I won't be. I'll be talking about your performance on the field. Performance. Performance. Something happens amazing in your life, then yes, I'll bring it up. If you get into the law, if you get caught up in the law, oh yes, I'll be talking about you. Yeah. You get arrested, you get act. Yeah, I'll be talking about you. But no, otherwise, no. No. Because I care about your performance. And I'm solely looking at your performance. As an individual and as a team. Mate and member. How did you help your team do better? How did you help your team do better? How? What did you do? Tell us. What did you do to make your team better? How did you help your team win? Because winning is the goal. The goal is not to go out there and get a cap. The goal is not to go out there and look good. The goal is not to go out there and get your numbers. The goal is to win. 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 3-letter word. Win. That's the goal. It's called mutiny, as in mutiny on the bounty, where a few influenced the many others to destroy the sailing plans and take down the ship. I understand. But they don't do that on the field. So I don't care about them doing it in the locker room. It's what's on the field. Half them dudes want to play. Everybody want to play. Everybody want to play, but nobody playing. That's my point. The players are out of shape. Beatty and Gray specifically, whenever the ball stops, demand them bend over, put their hands on their hips. Pause. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Talk how you talk. How else you gonna say it? Look, these guys turn idiots out here. Don't make these guys turn dumb. That's what they try. They all try to control the narrative, turn dummy. And these guys turn dummy, man. You understand? But make sure you hit that like button, man. Make sure you get them likes up, man. Come on, get them likes up, people, please. Get the likes up, please. Please, 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 please get them likes up. Get them likes up. Okay? All right. Now, as we're winding down to the end of the show, any other thoughts y'all got? Let me know what your thoughts you got on your mind. I don't believe that they losing the what is that? No. They lose in the locker room and players players just need to be held accountable for their play. You don't have a good game every game. You don't have a good day every day. So, sometimes you can have a bad day, but that's when your teammate is supposed to be able to pick you up. Your teammate is supposed to pick you up and help you to achieve your best. Yeah. Yep, it happens many times in sports, Francis. Players perform badly to get rid of. Oh yeah. I'm with you. No. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I agree 100 million thousand %. But not when it means something. Regular old game, regular 3, 4, 5 games that they're playing. Not when it's like a do or die like that. Because that comes down to whether or not you want to keep playing or whether you want to go home. And if you wanted to go home, why did you come to the tournament in the first place? So yes, players definitely play like garbage for coaches to get fired, for sure. Not in a do or die situation when it's whether you go home or you stay longer and compete. I mean, for an athlete that says he wants to go home instead of competing, I find that hard to believe. They hear other players are forward. Yeah, but you can't count your chickens before they hatch. You gotta let them hatch first. So you gotta let them dudes get here first, touchdown, and then you can start to count your chickens, man. How you gonna count your chickens before they hatch? Or count your eggs before they hatch? However you want to say it. How you gonna do that? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense at all. You understand? And we won't even get in talk. You notice I haven't even talked about the regular girls because I feel bad for them. I'm going to start talking about it just now. I feel bad for them. Because they like the forgotten one. Like they forgotten. In terms of nobody paying attention to them. They're not getting none of that exposure and the light that they deserve because we got so many problems on the men's side. That the problems on the men's side are so much greater that the women's problems are like way on the back burner, like way on the back burner. Way on the back burner. And that's the problem. That's a problem as well. That's a problem as well. You understand? You guys understand? Did I make that clear enough? Let me see what that poll is saying, man. What is that poll saying? That poll is saying 75% of the voters says Steve McLaren is more important. 17% says Steve McLaren. Both of them are important. And only 8% says Marin Gordon. But yet still, with only 8% for Marin Gordon, he's the one that's been through 4 coaching changes. 3 or 4 coaching changes. Allegedly. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? Does that make any sense? Yo, I gotta get me. You know what? Bruh. I need to get me. Yeah, I gotta get me a new camera. I need to get me a new camera, man. I need a new camera. Bad, boy. I mean, it's not bad, but yeah. With only 8% of the voters voting that Marion Gordon is more important, how has he gone through even one coaching change and survived? That's because there's a lot of things that are being overlooked. A lot of things being overlooked. A lot of things that are being overlooked. And it's not good. But final thoughts, man. Drop your final thoughts. Let me know what your final thoughts are, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Let me know what your final thoughts are. Final thoughts. And I'm going to do a little roll call. Let me see here. Let me see. Roll call. That's what I was about to do. Oh, that's gone. Yo, big shout out to everybody. Big shout out to Sylvester, Conrad Smith, Nitro 69. Big shout out to Big Baller, Benzema, Raja. Big up yourself. Nunes News Network. Big up yourself for coming through. Dre the DJ. Big up yourself, Dre the DJ. Kush I9. Big up yourself. El Granjero. Big up yourself. If I'm saying that wrong, let me know. Manly Footer Travels. Big up yourself. Max City. Big up yourself. Sherdan. Big up yourself. Henzo. One time. RY. One time. Brown Bear. One time. Big Deal Len. One time. Tafari. Big up yourself. One time. You want to put a one in the chat? Come on. And if you guys rock with next, put a one in the chat, man. Put a one in the chat for the one time. Put a one. Let me see some ones in the chat. One. Put a number one. That's it. One. Let's put one in the chat. Put a one in the chat. Let me see. I said Brown Bear. Big up. Nakata Media House. Big up yourself. Money Pro Music. Big up yourself. Who else came through and dropped a comment, man? Who was rocking with your boy now? Ali James, big up yourself. Appreciate you. One time. For the one time. Put them ones in the chat. Different J, big up yourself. Put them ones in the chat. Let me see them ones. Put them ones in the chat. No one. Put the number one. Put the number one. Put the number one in the chat. Put the one in the chat. I'm about to get up out of here. Let me be the first partaker. I'm gonna put a one in the chat. One for me. One for me. Let me put a next one. One for me. I'm gonna lead by example. I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all gotta do. One for me. I'm gonna put one in the chat, man. Yeah. Appreciate everybody that put a one in the chat. Put them ones in the chat, man. Just put a one in the chat for me. Come on. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all being here, man. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. I love to talk, man. Anytime you got some topics, let me know. Let me know. But I'm going to be back. Some more conversation on some of the things that we need to do and some of the things that we should do going forward. But today definitely was about these two gentlemen right here. The differences that they're having. I'm thinking it's maybe because of philosophies, principles of football, experience, longevity. All of that has a lot to play, and I feel like that's where the gap is, the bridge between these two. Who can be the bridge? Who can bridge these two gentlemen together in terms of their mind, their football minds? But before you cut, who you have winning tonight? Tonight. Who playing tonight? Tell me who playing tonight. Who playing tonight? Let me see. Somebody playing tonight? Who playing tonight? Yo, Brown is... Who playing tonight? Tell me who playing tonight. I'll tell you who I got. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you're watching it on the replay, hit the like button. Just hit that like button. Us and Honduras, I think. Oof, is that the girls? You talking about the Reggae girls? Us versus Honduras. Who we playing? For what? The man? Hold up. Limitless. That's why you gotta call in, man. I gotta call in if you can. I know you probably at work or something like that, so I ain't gonna pressure you like that. Where we at? Ready to roll? Starting left. Who playing? Jamaica playing today? Whoa. Oh, not us. You say U.S. Hold up. Let me go see. Oh, Gold Cup semis. Facts. Honestly, I've been so focused on the issues that we got going on here, but I ain't even been paying attention. I've just been solely locked in and focused on All right, so yeah, I got U.S. beating Guatemala today. Yeah, I got them beating them 2-0. I got U.S. beating Guatemala 2-0 today. And I got Mexico beating Honduras 1-0. Check me back and tell me how the scores go. Yeah, I got U.S. beating Guatemala. And then I got Mexico beating Honduras. Lock me in for those. Champ. RR in the building. Hold up, man. Where my cannon at? One time for RR. Oh, speaking of that. Yeah, I'm looking for some moderators too, man. So I'm looking for some moderators. I'm going to start adding some moderators. I'm going to let y'all know that now. I'm going to start adding some moderators. You know, those that rock with the platform, rock with the channel. So you know, I'm looking for some consistency and some people I can trust to make sure that, you know, to have some control over this this chat when it gets a rolling. So just letting y'all know from now, I'm looking for some moderators. You know what I'm saying? I just see one of my moderators I haven't seen in a long time. I'm about to strip him take that wrench from him. I haven't seen him in a minute. Up top, France, a.k.a. Reggae Boss. Controversial Boss. I saw it go. Controversial. Nah, they're not controversial. They just don't like the truth. See, I speak the truth. I ain't got no friends, and I don't want no friends. Nah, I don't want to be your friend. Nah, I don't want to be your friend. Nah, I don't want to be nobody's friend, because I want to speak the truth. Now, if I'm your friend, you might be offended by the truth I speak, because it might be against somebody that you like. So, nah, I don't want to be your friend. You see, one thing I know about doing this type of work when you in media and whatnot, for me, and what I'm doing, because see, I work for myself. Yeah, I don't answer to nobody. I work for myself. Yeah? So I say what I want to say. Yeah? As long as I'm not incriminating nobody I say what I want to say. Yeah? Now, I don't need your ticket to no game. Nah. Don't need no flight from you, no hotel. Nah. I'm going to speak the truth. And always nothing but the truth. Now, if you can handle that, that's a whole different story. We can do some business. But no. No, I don't want to be your friend. No. I don't want to say you gave me something, so I have to be loyal to you. No. I just want to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Stand on my square and go to sleep at night comfortably. Sleep at night knowing that I've told the truth and nothing but the truth. So no. Can't bribe me. Can't buy me. No. And I'm not here to offend nobody, hurt nobody's feelings, or make nobody. No, I'm just here to talk about what I'm here to talk about, which is the football, and let you know what my opinions are on what I see. You rock with it, you rock with it. You don't rock with it, you don't rock with it. Now, I don't want to be your friend. No, I don't. I respect what you do. Yeah, I don't want to be your friend. I don't want no picture with no baller. I don't want to be no baller's friend. I'm good. I'm all right. I want to be my friend. I'm my friend. I love me. That don't mean I'm not friendly, but I'm my friend. You? I don't know if I can trust you. But I love all of y'all, though, because y'all stay here and y'all rock with me, man. I love all of y'all for sure. But all I want to do is come here and just talk about this game I love, the pureness, the integrity of the game, the love for the game, the beautiful game that we love. Don't forget to that like button. That's what's most important to me. And I hope it's most important to y'all. That's why you will never see me. I will never be bought. And I'm always going to have my own opinion. And I'm going to stand in my own square. Because that's what I believe. If you rock with it, you do. If you don't, just find another channel. But if you rock with it, man, let's go. Let's go. Because I'm going to be here for a while. I'm always going to speak the truth and nothing but the truth. And I'm going to call it out when I see it. You understand? And I'm going to give it an applause when I see good things. Yes. I was here longer than I should be. Peace and love. Stay blessed. Stay up. RR. Long time no see ya. Don't be a stranger. Blessings to everybody. For those listening that haven't dropped a comment, thank you so very much, man. Peace and blessings to y'all. Love. I love this. I don't come here to bash nobody. I ain't come here to talk down to nobody. I only talk about what is public knowledge and what I believe. It's not always right, but I'm going to tell you anyways. I'm out of here. Peace. One time for the one time. Hold up. Let me see something here. Yeah, let me get that. No. Smash that like button. Analytics. Dan. Yeah, here we go. Okay, last one, bro. Bro, on your next live, we should go through the JFF Constitution. Well, let's see what can happen. Let's see what can happen. Send me some information so I ain't gotta do too much research. Send me some information and when did he say that? Send me that clip, RR. Send me the clip, RR. I think you guys be forgetting the level that these players are expecting to do things at. It's a really high level. It's a really. But anyways, man, I'm gone, man. Y'all keep me here all night. I'm gone, man. Y'all gotta come early. When you see that thing go live, that's why you gotta hit the subscribe button and hit the notification so that when I go live, that you have the whole time to chop it up with me. You don't come in late. You know what I'm saying? You be in early. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon. Hit all. And they'll let you know when I'm live. You dig? Until then, man, stay blessed. I'm like, what? Find the press conference when we fell out. I'm gonna look for it. If I get to it, let me know. Otherwise, just send me the DM, man. Instagram, Next Up Sports Talk. Shoot me a message. With it if you got it. You be in 4 a.m. What? What you mean 4 a.m.? You be in 4 a.m. 4 a.m. 4 a.m. I don't understand what you mean. Late night. Be in what? I be in what? Huh? What you talking about? Huh? What you talking about? Have to call in next live. But the call in is every live. The line is always open for y'all to call in and say what you say. I didn't even start putting the timer on it yet. Right now it's open. Y'all can just call in and just talk. Get your thought off. I'm gonna have a cutoff time soon, but for right now, hit the number. Some mornings you want. Yeah, sometimes. Honestly, it be dependent, man. Sometimes, yeah. What was it 2 nights ago? I was streaming midnight. You know what I mean? I gotta cater to some of them overnight workers, man. The grave shift workers. You know, the grave shift. Those people that work the graveyard shift. The people that work the graveyard shift, I gotta look out for them. The truck drivers that be driving through the night. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to cater to them. I be trying to cater to everybody, man, so that everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is taken care of. Everybody get this football talk, you know what I'm saying, from Next Up Sports Talk, from Francis. So that's what's important to me. So yeah, some mornings I be up. For real, some mornings I be up. I be trying to do it at all different times. So that's why y'all gotta hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so we can keep it rocking. So we can keep it rocking. Cause trust me. There's more lives, more content coming your way. You understand? If you love football, and if you're in the US and you love soccer, and you love football, then this is a place for you. I promise you. This is a place to be. You understand? But yo, listen, man. Peace and love. Yes, have the call in next live. The call in is every live. Just hit the number. WhatsApp only 416-771-4338. It's on you. Call in. Let me know what's going on. I'm outie, man. Europe market like that timetable. Oh, Europe market like that. Yeah, I know, because that's our early morning. You right. Tonight is a big game. You right. What time, RR? Dang, RR, just call the line. Yo, man, it'd been so much faster if you just call. What's your number? I'll call you. Nah, tell me that time, that 4 a.m. What part of Europe? Give me a European country. I looked that up right now. Give me a country. Supposed to be gone a long time ago. Boy, I tell you, I gotta charge this phone. I gotta put my phone to charge. Oh, Belgium. Let me see that time in Belgium right now. That's where you at? You out in Belgium? Is that where you are? You out in Belgium? Let's go with what? Antwerp or Brussels? Let's go with Brussels. Right now. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. Okay. Now I got you. Now I got you. Okay. 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 So technically, right now it's 1 a.m. there. Okay. So if okay, got you. Okay. So 7 a.m. be what, 1 p.m.? Yup. All right. All right, man. But nah, for real. I really gotta go now. I really gotta go now. Peace and love to y'all, man. I'm out of here. I really gotta go. What you say? You should what? You know what? I tell you what it is, fam. Tell you what it is. I had some how do I want to put it? I had some family things I needed to take care of. And honestly, it just took longer than it needed to. It really took longer than it needed to. But I agree with you 100%. And that's the goal. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen for real. Cause I'm a yard man, Biggs. What do you mean? I'm a yard man. What do that, yo? You said me a yard man. Say what? Murderer. What? Murderer. What? Big time. Big things, man. Big things. But yo, no go on bless up on yourself, yo. My God. Later. Alright, come on. Get us out of here. Let's go. Nope, let's go. Doom, and doom.